is set, angels by my side. We're all set to jet. Lights flashing bright, crowd starts to cheer. In this moment, magic's near. Beautiful angels, stars of our show. Stabuday morning, ready to glow. We laugh at clips, British madness inside. In this moment, everything's just right. Music starts, beat takes control. With every move, we're reaching our goal. Angels in spotlight, shining so bright. In this moment, feels just right. Together we dance in perfect sync with laughter and joy. We're on the brink, angels and I, a team in flight. In this moment, everything feels right. The stage is set, the moment's near. Our show's about to start. Let's make it clear. With angels by my side, we're ready to ignite.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whoever you are, and whatever you might be. And welcome to Saturday with a new angel, the lovely Irish.
Hi guys.
Hello.
And
This is so early, man. So early.
I was up at 3 a.m. on the expert show.
That is not my fault. That
No, but
sounds like a you problem, man. I don't know. This is Saturday.
it's like
No,
talking
I'm happy to
Jamie.
be here. Happy to see you guys. Finally get to talk to Mo. I've never talked to Mo actually.
No, I don't think so. I was trying to think, and then I was thinking, no, if you have met her before and you forgot, this is going to look really bad. So don't say anything.
Oh no. At work, like when there's like new people, I'm like, just don't feel bad. I forget my kids' names, so I'm just gonna forget yours in like 2 minutes. If you look like Maria, I'm just gonna call you Maria. That's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
We
and
might
then
be
people
told one of you.
I make up names.
Huh?
If you look like
Look,
Maria.
it is not my fault. Their mother named them wrong. Okay, so if they look
Irish,
like a
I
Maria,
agree.
Jesus.
Baker's going to get a strongly worded letter from Irish's mom. The hell you are saying? I named her the perfect name. I saw her. She came out. She was so and so.
no,
Why
Yeah.
dare you?
no, I completely forget the name. Right? He just butchers them, which I think
Exactly.
on par
Exactly.
maybe with David, of course, but more or less.
David and Baker are the butcher names. Like nobody's
Here's the
business.
thing: they're seeing your name, they're reading your name, and they still do it.
Yeah, but it's easy for me to read Lene because Lene is Danish. So that's easy.
Also, you're just racist with that. Okay, all right.
But then I do this one. Von Dien. I have to figure out what everyone else calls them. And then you have
Hey,
Jemima.
Jemima,
That's
Jedi Jemima.
Jedi
Yeah.
Jemima.
it's Fedorowski, which probably should be pronounced Fedorevsky if it's correct. So again, it's and I bet you Tia is also called something else if I came from South America. And again,
South
I learned-
America, Houston.
no, North America is Canada. Then you have America. South America is Mexico.
Oh, how dare you! We are north of Central America.
Central America, that's where Jamie lives.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what? I've been to her airport. That is an actual fact.
Yeah.
You were surprised that, I have to say, ask for coffee in Spanish? That's weird.
I spent
Let's
the
say
whole
good
last
morning to-
day at her airport. It was super fun.
Let's say hi to Brett and Debbie, Shore Life Creations, and Mo, who is also on the panel. Tisha,
I try.
Fat. Dave. Dave must be in some kind of. I know he's getting up in. He's not like us who are young people, but Dave is a middle-aged man, so he changes names and channels all the time. It's
he gets up in rare form, doesn't he?
yeah.
I always
ready
feel
to
bad
go.
because I'm like, okay, well, he used to be MLS, and I think he's god of law now, but he's really smart, and I encourage you to go see his channels. And then it's Lego Law, Life, and Libations, and I'm like,
Yeah,
David.
because it rolls off the tongue when you say, "Oh, you can go check out Dave on the lawyer in the treehouse who makes Legos when he's not complaining that no one else makes Legos with him, and he is just about to make another Lego stream." Type it in the search bar, and you'll find it.
He does need a channel, the guy in the treehouse, the lawyer in
Yeah.
the treehouse, or something like that. Yeah.
yeah,
Christine, she doesn't need a name change. It's easy to remember.
it is.
And Teresa Dierksmeyer. Oh, I would love to hear you talk. Let's do another thing. Let's make you all pronounce all the European names. Hello, Peter.
Hey,
Well,
Peter,
this
there
will
you
be
go.
fun.
That was
You know how I
funny.
do it. You know how I do
Baker,
it. so-
question: can I be brought before the Geneva Council before I try this game? Because
No,
I just need to
because
know.
you're not a country. You're, and I don't think you are in that high level of power. You're only a dictator at home.
You know,
You're not the president of the HOA yet.
I wear my dictatorship proudly, and here you are diminishing. I feel more like one of those chicks on whatever than I ever have in my entire life.
I'm just
Telling
saying
me
you are
I'm
more
not
of a
entitled
Mussolini
to a
than the
dictatorship.
the painter. You're getting there, but it's not. You could have
You
been
know,
a
sometimes we do
HOA.
run on time, so it's almost like I'm almost getting the trains going at 90% accuracy.
I do have a question though. How is Mo not the president of the HOA? She should be.
Because those horrifying people that want to run for HOA are. Look, I'm a masochist and I carry a lot of Catholic guilt, but even I find that too torturous to put myself through.
Teresa is kind of new here. I'm having a blast listening to Baker and Jamie. You guys are the best chatters. Well,
Welcome,
then you
Teresa.
are at the right spot because the Saturday show is just chattering.
Mhm.
We don't really have anything to say. We're just going to do it for 2 hours straight and
Like
pretend
bling
that,
of Baker, but I mean, it's his fault. He let me on.
Baker
Ja.
rethinking his lack of a dumb button, Mo and
He's
Irish.
like, I didn't bet this enough.
I'm gambling. Sometimes there's only one freedom seat in the pew, and other times it's fully loaded when you play Russian roulette. It's you never know. But I had Panilla on. She talked about sleeping with snakes and sharks. It's fine. Hey, Dinosaur. Beth.
Hey, Beth.
Unbronzed. And Mac in Florida. Hope everything's fine down by you.
Yeah.
What a great surprise. Well, I'm here most Saturdays. I know it can be a surprise sometimes.
That's usually what my pastor says if I ever roll in on a Sunday. Like, it's nice to see you. Sit in the back in case you get struck by lightning. All right. Look, we just redid the carpeting here.
Right?
Oh, this one. This is German. Well, it's Austrian. So, where would
Pronounce
you,
it Helene. Helene.
That's
Helene.
Helene.
Helene?
No, you add the
No.
Helena was with an
No,
with
you
an
have-
A at the end. This-
Do you see
okay,
that
grammatically,
in the beginning there's
there
an H?
is a vowel after a consonant.
There's
a
an
vowel,
H.
consonant, vowel.
You're muted, bro. No, she's yelling at the kids. That's why she's muted. But we have this thing. If we're not French, we do pronounce the H. So it's Helene.
That's what we said. Helene.
No, it was Helene.
No.
Eileen.
Bueno, in
Now it's
Spanish,
Elena.
No, it's
No,
what you
it's-
said. It's Helene.
No, that's what she said.
You said. Hey, Lorelei. Fun, Diane. It's a good thing I like pancakes and syrup. That's why your mom named you Jemima.
Yeah.
I know. I'm kind of waiting for the new Aunt Jemima Jedi edition pancake. You know,
Should.
I-
Oh my God. That's funny.
So far behind. I know one from Holland named Tia. But
Sorry, all my dogs are going
Tia
crazy.
isn't that like an endearment thing you say about your mom or daughter or something in
Aunt.
Spanish? And
Hmm?
Tia, isn't that something you call your aunt or your mom or something in Spanish?
Tía nena. Mm-hmm.
I am multilingual.
You are.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Sherry. There's no Central America. Highfalutin North American Canadians came up with these terms as derogatory to imply Mexico was lesser than.
Mexico's gonna end up the best later on. We still have a lot of minerals.
guys
Dream
do.
suburb.
And a lot of corruption, so that's where
Yeah.
we're at. So that's where we're at.
And this is the one that the expert calls crispy bacon.
I love it. She's in
It is
Discord as
crispy bacon.
yeah. She's in Discord as Crispy Bacon. It's an awesome name.
Because that's what I said when I seen Chrissy. I was like, wait, has it always been Chrissy? And she said, no, it's crispy in Discord. I'm like, that's why I've seen it that way.
Yeah. That shows a sense of humor, Baker. See, I didn't say that. At least I didn't say that.
Baker's regretting his decision to have 3 women. He's like, I was married before. I knew this was a losing idea. What the hell am I doing here?
But it's because I've always learned that if you put more than one woman in a room, they will start fighting. And I thought I can just sit here and for 2 hours and think.
Over you or what? We
No,
never
just-
fight over a man.
No.
We never fight over a
Over
man.
you.
Have you ever worked with a woman? 2 women in a room,
Yes.
they will.
I do.
I work with a
I
lot
do,
of-
and
That's
I will attest to that. They are.
Oh, can we speak of other people getting me in trouble? Because I got yelled at 3 times this morning. A, for buying more crafting material because I don't understand where subtle packaging got confused because I get like a diamond painting package this size on my front porch. And Mr. Mo's like, did you buy more craft stuff? And I said,
Ooh, for me. Honey,
well, open it. It's a big giant Dylan.
Mo, you're like
What?
Mo, you're like getting in trouble, honey. I'm happily divorced. No, I don't know. I don't remember that at all.
Oh, stuff for your CPAP. How amazing and miraculous for you.
That's so exciting.
I mean,
Could you please shut my door? Welcome
Thank
to
you,
Mo's
Jack.
Snapped
Happy
episode
Saturday
pre-show.
to you as well. And Jedi Jess, towards the Mo and Iris Swearjaw Fund.
oh, you're gonna need a lot more money than that. I promise to try to behave.
Yeah. That's what my ex-wife said about being faithful. What? Who's which? What guy? Duck Hunter. I
only one
remember that
guy.
game. It was a good game.
This is
That's her gym partner, Baker. How dare you assume that just because you caught them doing naked tantric yoga that they were cheating?
Yeah, I
Sir,
was.
the accusation.
Yeah.
And
We
Miss
demand
Shell,
proof.
hello.
It's just really good for your back. What are you talking about?
Oh, Addie is
Isn't
kind of
that
new
the
here
only
too.
way to crack someone's back?
Who is all these wonderful people? Well, I have to remember where. I think I have to point this way. This is Mo. Mo has her channel. It's linked in the description. She's the only one who also has a channel on this show. Mo is about the funniest person on the interwebs, and she does morning news shows, evening news shows, trial coverage, Sarah Boone coverage. I don't know if that's a trial or it's just
A vocation? A calling.
I know that there's supposed to be 4 horsemen, but
Well,
did they say
right
anything
now-
about a woman straddling a bush before they get?
No, but I am still
I
trying to
just missed my-
diagram out how one can self-defense in a
Yeah.
drive-by suitcasing. I am
Yeah.
wondering how Samsonite is going to spin this.
Large enough to fit your boyfriend in, but small enough
MLS.
to fit as a carry-on.
Emma, even if I knew that, I've met your wife. I wouldn't give you any advice in that department. But again,
Are you saying that Dave bought his wife?
No, I'm saying he. I saw How I Met Your Mother once, and there's always a reacher and a settler. And let's just say she's not the reacher in that. And I'm not just talking about things on the top shelf, but also.
Oh my God! So many
Someone better buy
insults.
Dave some bulk aloe vera.
Because you know what?
Maybe.
Just in some defense of David, some good things come in small packages. Supposedly, I don't know. I wouldn't know.
I don't know. Oh, and this is Irish. Irish has been. She's been on a mod on my chat since I started. I think this is the first time we ever
Against
talked.
my will, but I'm there.
Irish.
No.
That sounds like me when I'm trying to say like, oh no, that name you picked out for your baby, Taylor spelled XYG. No, that does not sound like you're an asshole at all.
No, people think
Not
I'm
so
Irish. People think I'm Irish, and I'm like, no, that's not. That's never mind. Whatever. Just start putting
Baker's
overs.
fault.
It's not my fault.
It really is. It's absolutely literally nobody else calls me
You
that.
spell your name the wrong way.
Yes,
I
'cause
have been
think
called far worse than Irish, but I've never been called Irish.
except on St. Patrick's Day, and everyone's Irish on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Mo is very smart.
Mhm.
It's and she's naturally funny. That's the good thing about having Mo on is she's not some shows you have the comic relief guest on, and they are just you can feel they're trying, and you're sitting here thinking, oh my God, give me the lead shoes, I will plummet as fast as this joke. But Mo is naturally funny. I'm one of those people. Whenever I say something on other people's shows, I can just see the light go out in their eyes, thinking, "Oh, now he goes on again." Ah.
It's all about those inside thoughts I have. People seem to think they're funny instead of socially off-putting like they did when I was in high school. So I've just reached my peak level where everyone's starting to get my humor. It's just all.
And imagine if people around us thought we were as funny as people online did.
I
Then we
know,
didn't need
right?
a YouTube channel
I would
to.
make a killing.
I crack myself up every day. You should see me by myself making jokes. I'm funny.
We were talking about some movie, and I was like, "This one actor," and she's like, "Kim Jong-un," and I was like, "No, not that one. No." I was like, "No."
I don't know why that name came to my head.
Oh,
I know he's not an actor, but I don't know why that name came to my head.
her first, like the only Asian person she ever knows.
And people called me racist.
We laughed for like 20 minutes. I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know why that.
Just, I mean, it was so quick too. It was awesome,
Oh.
and that's all we did. That's like, in between her trying to kill me, we just like hung out and laughed. It was awesome. Yeah, except for the time that she gave me a beer that, I mean, salt, lime. I'm a Mexican girl. I need spice.
It wasn't my fault. That was all my sister had. I had no choice in the matter
hot
either.
sauce to beer?
Yes. Have you ever had a michelada? Highly recommend.
I don't like beer. Is that
it's
the one
not
with
the beer.
tomato juice and clam
Yes.
juices?
Yes. You can put vodka in it though. That becomes, what is that, a Caesar's or something?
Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
clam juice and vodka is way better than clam juice and beer. It's the clam juice part we don't need.
It doesn't taste
Yeah, I'm
like
trying
that.
to figure
So
out why we
because
added
that's not what
clam
you put
snot
in.
to.
Okay, because we know how to spice things up. We put pepper and actually you can put Worcestershire wash your sister sauce. That's what I call it.
Wash your sister. That's what I call it too.
Now, I don't know that you're selling me on
Worcester
that, but I
sauce.
will tell you that middle
I'm telling
child
you
would
there's-
like to thank his existence to an actual, legitimately bartender-made Mexican margarita for Mother's Day, because they don't baby pour like Mo does, and Mo would be damned if that year she spent $8 on a margarita and was going to leave any of it on the table.
Oh my god!
I'm
You know what,
walking
you're
out of
right.
the restaurant. I love you guys. This is the best chip place. They were like, "What is wrong with this chip?"
There's like a Smirnoff Mexican type one that has like a little bit of spice in it. You would like it. Some pineapple juice.
Well, she
It's
was sad
called- yeah,
because
it's
my sister had a
spicy tamarindo
cooler.
vodka.
Had a cooler going to the baseball game, and guess what? The only beer she had in there, everybody's favorite, Bud Light.
Like,
So she had to drink Bud Light.
for like 75 cents for 80.
Well, they said that's what they
beer.
said. They're like, well, it's the cheapest one.
I
We
will
just
say
grabbed
that
it.
Jamie and her family are the best, very nice people. They're wonderful people. So much fun. I had so much fun with all of them.
They're so
I
embarrassing.
mean, I forgive them for their beer choice.
Yeah.
Except when she tries to kill you. Other than that,
But that
she's
was just
nice.
Jamie herself. Her family didn't try to kill me.
Okay, was this the same trip that you guys missed Jamie's house? Like you
Yeah.
guys lost where you were going with Jamie?
I did.
Yeah, you guys are too many people. You guys are no. I wasn't driving. I was the passenger. Okay, and GPS is turn right, and she's like, nah. And GPS said again, turn right, and she's like, no, I don't think so. She passes it. She goes, do you think it meant for me to turn right? Yes, it did. Yes,
I thought it
told
was
you
farther
3 times.
down, and that GPS was a liar.
Yeah, GPS is a liar.
We have rarely ever seen our houses from the outside. So how are we to know?
Yeah, and my house, it was dark, and if you come the other way, there's like trees, and then the house is right there. So it's like I missed it. Yeah, I totally missed my own
Hey,
house.
Pixie. Yeah. To be fair.
Well, we were like talking and having a good time, and I wasn't paying attention because I was.
You know what, Jamie? I make fun of you, but honestly, I do the same thing. I like miss my exits all the time.
I love that you leave your house so seldomly. You need your GPS to find your own house.
I need GPS to like find my way around everywhere. What are you talking
When-
about?
She does.
When I go to my brother and he lives on a different island north of Copenhagen. When I hit the highway over there, I turn the GPS off because I'm not saying that I think she is meant to be a remembrance for why I'm not married, but that lady is annoying. Keep left, I am keeping left.
Oh.
Keep left, I am keeping left.
I do hate when she interrupts your like jam session. You know what I mean?
Oh, I
To come in
know.
and tell
Or
you
you're
what to
in
do.
your Smexy book and you're right at the part where you're hoping the pastor doesn't like happen to be in the lane next to you because you know you don't know how well the new bass
Girl, lower
works
the
in your
volume.
car.
How loud do you play that?
Well, not
You're
very
like,
loud.
if
but
the
I'm
car
still
next
very,
to you
very
can hear it?
guilty. Yes, I want to make everyone uncomfortable in the produce aisle. I just leave them going as I'm there, and they're just fondling their zucchinis. I just want to
Turn
make them
the
feel
red
weird.
light, and everybody's like, "What the hell is coming from her car?"
No, I'm more embarrassed that I'm watching more stuff about Caitlin Clark, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know anything about female sports, especially basketball, because, but I hear a lot. Either she's a racist or they are racist to her. I haven't figured it out. I just know that I'm not going to watch any games, and it's not just because it's
I
boring. It's
haven't
also
yet. I mean, I'm just on my like starter addiction to. It's my inner Indiana finally coming up and attacking me. I thought I was going to make it out of this situation without becoming a sports ball fan of any kind. But Indiana is like, oh no, you won't.
I heard her described as
I have
the
no idea what y'all
Larry
are talking about.
Bird of the
don't either.
WNBA.
Just go with it.
It's
So I gather she plays basketball. Is she the one that
Yeah.
was in
Yeah.
Russia?
She's the rookie of the year. She was
No,
the
that's
pick first.
Brittany
They're all
Griner.
Literally, they're all the
But she
same.
has a dutier voice than half the. I was gonna go James Earl Jones. Brittany Griner's over here.
Rip.
Man, I'm gonna lay up this pass. I'm a real feminine lady. I play in the WNBA, and I'm like,
You know what? Anybody that
I'm
can
gonna
do
lay up
anything-
this pass.
Good
I
for
love
them.
Mo's sports talk.
I don't know.
It's just funny.
I don't know sports.
Look, I'm not gonna make fun of anybody that can kick my ass, so I'm good.
The Hosiers. That's Indiana. I know that from that's Indiana sports ball from some game. I know that. The Hosiers. That's
I just know-
Indiana State. Indiana.
I just know
State-
Hooters.
Hoosiers.
Who? Hoosiers.
Hoosiers.
I don't
Hooters.
know.
Yeah, not the
Hoosiers.
Hooters. Although I
Hooters.
think
Not
we'd get
the
a lot more
Hooters.
fan play if we.
No, Hella didn't take me
we
to
took that
Hooters
over.
either. Hooters either. So
How did you even say you visited America?
Your next trip is gonna be to Jamie's house.
I have had 3 trips to Los
We have a
Estados Unidos,
Hooters.
and I haven't seen a Hooters yet. I haven't even seen a Hooter. But
One single hooter. Just one. Somebody just show him one. Come on.
Okay,
Preferably a
Jason,
third
I have
one.
a question. I have a question. So, do you guys have any, scantily clad women serving Danishes, or,
no, because the feminists got up in an uproar when we made a restaurant of that, and they started standing outside and say, and that's the same. I'm not. Let me be frank. I'm not Baker now. I'm Frank.
Hey Frank.
And Frank isn't going to say, "Hey, ladies, get the tatas out." No, but if you have a concept like Twin Peaks, Hooters, what's the other one?
Twin Peaks.
Waffle House.
Yeah, that's in Texas. They have Twin Peaks restaurant chain.
We have Ojos Locos también. Also.
Yeah,
Ojos
but
Locos.
and
The
and
girls
then
are
there's
literally in
that,
underwears.
there's that one the congressman has a franchise in, or Congress lady with the big assets.
You did this.
Yes.
Her cup
But
run is over. I don't know what house she's in, but the knockers.
but if you have a restaurant like that and a lady comes in and says, "I'd like to work here," why should someone stand outside with her mommy and daddy's money and say, "Oh, that's demeaning, girl"? And she said,
No, if you've got the body, go for it. If you've got the body, go for it.
It's the same with
Use
all the
it.
pit girls for the game, the motorsport. Oh, we can't have pit girls because it's demeaning to women. Okay,
Why?
so they lost a revenue of income. Then we had all the weird chicks who was at the game show conventions. Can't
Look,
have
in my
that.
past life, in my past life, I may or may not have touched a pole. But hey, it was easy money, good money, got me through college and my drug addiction. And it was it helped me through all of that. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I highly recommend that career for anybody who wishes and has the body for it.
to touch pole. Sorry, I was just my
I'm
12-year-old.
kidding. I am kidding, y'all. I am kidding. I'm kidding, y'all. I'm kidding.
Are you though?
I felt bad because the 12-year-old, that lives inside my brain was like, she said touch pole. I was just done.
That's why I said it. That's why I said it. No, like down here, we have a lot of restaurants. We have a lot of drive-throughs where you don't have to. It's like a convenience store, but you just drive. It's literally a drive-through, and the girls come up to your car, and they're all like either semi-naked, fully naked, or just in underwears. And that's because winter
Okay,
here is like
But
80
will
degrees.
they get my order right? Because I don't care.
Yes,
if I
I
see a
don't
bunch of
recommend the
food.
food. I don't recommend the food. But yeah, buy a soda, buy your beer, whatever, cigarettes, whatever you're gonna buy, go for it.
Twin Peaks, Jamie. See,
Yeah, we have
I'm
one
always
close to
right.
work.
I like it. They
Where-
have bad.
Oh, so it's like Hooters, but just different.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have one
it's
at work.
Hooters just with plaid. It would be right up
Okay.
your alley. They are wearing plaid.
Right up your
I
alley.
do like,
Alrighty
I do
then.
like that.
Locations. Yeah, look.
Yeah, McAllen, down there, south of Texas, right there. That's where we're at.
Oh, none in Indiana. Well, I'll work on that.
Okay, let me
There's
explain
a
this map
lot
to you.
in-
Let me explain this map to you. At the south, you see Texas and Mexico. Then there's the middle of the U.S. and then there's Chicago, and that's the U.S. Oh, and
Yeah, this
Florida.
is Middle America.
Because all of that in the middle is Montana, Idaho, Iowa thing. Like literally all of that for me is the same. It's just one thing.
No,
No
But,
offense, y'all.
I would like to go in here and I would like to go to Montana and Wyoming and see buffaloes and stuff like that.
Yeah, go
I don't
visit Danny.
care. I don't really care to go to Las Vegas or California. I didn't like New York, so I think
New York
I'm
was
more of a southern guy. Slow living, slow cousins. Well, sorry, Shizzy.
My lord.
Making the rain for the Irish pole toucher.
Get it, girl. Get it.
Oh my gosh,
but-
I was
but-
just thinking of your theme music. Like it would be something from White Snake, Tasteful, until we got to, pour some sugar on me. Then, you'd have your
Go
finale.
all out. Go all out for that. Mm-hmm. Here for
Yeah.
it. Here for it. You do my choreography, girl.
Oh, hell no. I'm responsible for the kangaroo hop that chick did for breakdancing.
You can make
I
that
thought it would
sexy.
be culturally appropriate. Oh my God. That's it.
Does
Our
that make it-
excitement for next week. We all have to do a very sexy kangaroo hop.
And the chicken dance too. You can make that sexy.
The Macarena.
Tejano. ¿Cómo anda?
Tejanita qui pasa calabasa. That's Spanish, Jamie. And
No,
hey,
that
Miss
wasn't.
Dima.
That wasn't Spanish, Jamie. That wasn't.
What does
That
it
was
say?
the most
¿Qué
Danish
pasa,
accent.
calabaza?
I tried to do it with the most Danish accent I could put into it.
Que pasa calabasa? That's what he said.
¿Qué pasa,
What's it-
calabaza?
What's it mean?
Just say Simon. Just say Simon. Like that means yes.
El
What's
stupido.
it mean? El
No.
stupido.
Now I hear it when other people would get really embarrassed for us because part of our family lives in Florida, so they'd come to our Mexican restaurants and we'd just point to the numbers in order to not butcher, arroz con pollo, please, number 17.
How's
And then
this
we're
sound?
like,
I actually
and
made
then
them
we're
last
like,
night.
gracias. We're
Gracias.
like, gracias. No, I say it semi-correctly. Mr. Mo is the one that points because I'm like,
Gracias.
just don't.
Just say
But
gracias.
I love how, I love how we're like, but we said gracias. We respect native cultures. And that's why we said gracias in their own tone of voice. I literally heard someone say this to me or say this to their family across. And Mr. Mo is like, do not make that face that I know you're listening and you want
Make
to
it.
laugh and you want to join in
Make
their conversation.
I would have.
Because it's like,
would've
I'd
done
like,
like
yo
that.
quiero 12 burritos with some guacamole. Gracias.
Gracias.
It-
They think he thinks
It's
he's
easier
got
when
it.
you talk to them
Got it.
in their own language. Then they get the order right. And
I
these
just love
people
that you
just-
slowed it down so much because you were really concentrating, but it sounded like you were, let's say IQ of 12. Yo, yeah, bro. Sorry. It's so funny. That was
Well,
awesome,
because if
though.
we say
But
it like the Taco Bell dog, it can be a little upsetting.
speaking of which, Baker, do the Spanish thing. The andale, andale, arriba. The
Speedy Gonzalez.
I
Speedy
can't do.
Gonzalez.
I can't roll my tongue, so I can't do the Speedy Gonzalez thing.
Thought you were
You do
legal. or
not.
Well, I am
something.
taking that
try
off your
legal.
LinkedIn profile. This is why you're single.
Yeah, when I put that up on my Tinder profile, it went way down with the engagement. Soy Baker, no Rolo los Tongos. and didn't meet one Spanish lady after that.
What are you saying? You need to translate English, please.
Oh, I'm Baker. I don't roll my tongue.
And
Oh,
that's why he's divorced.
they're like, no.
Well, no, that's not that point. Hey, K Square, haven't seen you in a hot minute.
Hey, K squared.
In
Oh,
Spain, you have to learn the special sound for the
Yes,
C
yes.
in gracias. It's a
Yes,
lispy
yes.
sound.
Yeah, gracias.
Yeah, don't you call it Royal Spanish or something when you have that weird this? Because
I don't know. I'm Mexican, not Spanish. But it's gracias.
They're not the same.
Irish, don't you
Like-
understand how all Spanish speakers speak all around the world because of
Yo,
your inherent
Everybody is
Mexican?
Mexican. It doesn't matter if y'all do not call Cubans or Puerto Ricans Mexicans.
Yeah, no, I don't want to get hurt.
yeah, I don't. It's kind of like I yelled at the experts channel yesterday. Everyone's Hispanic. No, you are Mexican or you're
Latinos,
from Puerto
Hispanos.
Rico or you're from different countries. It's the same.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I'm
Get
trying
it.
to. I'm
Get
speaking
it.
her language, so it's easier for her to understand. I learned that from Mo.
Sí,
But
mas.
but it's the same as all the Americans who are. I'm German. Oh, so when's the last time you had a Hans in your family? Hans, what's that?
Yeah, they use their hands.
Well, they had at least one arm had a little bit of a problem, but it's just the last German in your family
Said I
came over
tried more, I didn't
before
say it was
they signed the Declaration of the Constitution or whatever it is, and everyone is well. I'm German. Can you point to Germany on a map? We don't use maps because, like,
We don't use GPS either.
North Korea
I
and
do.
like South Africa, it's very important that I think because high school education.
No, that's like my mother who swore to me. Now, I want you to look at my general complexity of paleness. And this woman would tell me from when I was a wee little Mo, you have Native American, you are part of a proud Cherokee line. And I believe I was 12 when I looked at my mother and I said, yes. What Cherokee
Legally
tribe
blonde, that's awesome.
based exactly in Norway did I come from? Because I am
Yeah.
from the Swiss Miss tribe. So she
I-
finally gets 23 in me and she's like, do you know how little Cherokee we have in our blood? And I was like, your
Yeah,
children
well-
that need SPF 3000 just to go
So-
out in the sunlight?
Liz Warren is more Indian than you are.
It's so funny
She
because
is.
my dad is white and my brother's dad is black and my mom is Mexican, right? We're not racist at all. And so
Well, your mom
she
was.
says, yeah,
Well,
my
your
mom
mom
is not racist at all. No, but then she goes, my brother did the 23andMe thing. He was all mad because he wasn't like, I don't know, African enough. I was like, dude, you were born in Michigan. Calm down. He had more of the Hispanic part of him. He was so mad. You know what? Legally Blonde, we say jalapeno as a joke. Say jalapeno instead of jalapeno.
I have always heard it pronounced as jalapeno. Then I was at a restaurant trying to order a Mexican burger. A Mexican burger is just with some jalapenos and a little bit of
Add an
those-
egg, a fried egg.
No. It's just a normal cheeseburger, but they put jalapenos in there and then maybe 5 tortilla chips. Very Mexican. It's very ethnic.
On the burger?
yeah.
So
It
here's
makes it
I'm so
tortilla
sorry for
chips.
you. I'm so sorry for you.
So you get
No, but-
stabbed with little like corn shards in your mouth as you're trying to eat a burger?
Hey man, I put Doritos in my sandwich. Calm down.
But then I said, could you please
No, that's no.
could you please
Chips are on the side.
no and I asked her, I said, because it just says chili, and said, what kind of chili is it? Is it the pickled jalapenos? Because I don't like those. The what? The pickled jalapenos. I said it in Danish. I didn't say pickled. I said syltet. But that's another thing. And she looked at me like I had
tried
asked
off his
her
Chinese.
to count backwards from 2, which can be hard for some of us. And she said, "Yeah, it's jalapeno." It's what? That's the Danish written directly spoken is jalapeno. And she said it, and I was looking at this. I'm 27 years old. She was probably 18. Who should be more inclined to understand that it's not a jalapeno? It's a
I'm gonna say
jalapeno.
something, and this is your
Hey,
fault.
it's me, Josie.
Don't say that in Spanish because it'll say like jalapeno is like tug something. Not something you want to say on here, but go ahead.
I didn't. I said that the lady who was selling me the burger, because I said, if it's with jalapenos, I don't want it. And she said, jalapeno.
So you didn't want her to tug that. All right.
I don't know what she did. I know what. I can't wait to see Lucia next month. A Walking Dream of Mexico, theme for Cirque du Soleil.
Oh,
Maybe
that'd
that's
be fun.
that's the Circus of the Sun in French.
Awesome. Have fun. Let us know how
Yeah.
it went. Let us know how it went in Discord.
Yeah, they'll call it pickle chili. That's and it's always the green jalapenos. And I like them when they're raw. As soon as they get pickled, they taste weird.
I like it when it's raw. Yeah, they do. They taste weird. I like salsas.
I'm trying to be good and not get Baker's channel nuked. Because
I need more coffee.
Next week, I'll just I'll pull the plug. We'll have Sue on, and Sue is just gonna sit here for 2 hours and talk. Maybe one word will not get me demonetized. The rest will just be her saying. Then I met those sailors from the Third Navy, and they talk like
From the
sissy
Third
dogs.
Navy.
she'd already gone through the
Oh,
first
God.
two. We have to make sure the
Mamitas,
entire
Maria
military
is here.
ready.
I have been working all morning. Yes, Suzanne. I got up at 7 and worked till 11, and then it's my birthday. Well, congratulations! No, we can't say it in advance because that'll bring bad luck. Yeah, but again, Fedorowski, you know how it is in Scandinavia. If it just gets named chili, ooh, oh my, it's hot and spicy.
I'm gonna go visit Baker and I'm gonna show him some real cooking.
Yeah. He
Hola,
needs,
mama.
he needs some spice.
See, she says Irish. Me Irish is live. That's how they say it in Ireland.
What are you? Me, Iris?
Me Irish.
That was the Scottish Irish part of it.
Yeah.
Oh my
As a
God.
Danish human, I have heard it said like that before. It hurts. Yeah, it's the jalapeno.
Alrighty then.
Baker just continues to keep saying it. He's just not not.
Yeah,
Baker
and
is
tomorrow I will
He
be.
said that the more he says it, it might happen.
No, he's just going to end up with a whole new fan base that he doesn't understand. Like, I don't.
Yeah. Speak it into existence, Baker. Come on.
No,
yes,
I just.
yes. Put it on your vision
I-
board.
Wait a minute. Mr.
have
Mo watches
to-
this. I do not need him going around saying jalapeno all the time. I don't. Because
Lene, du kan komme og vaske mit også. Det vil være fint. Oh, by the way, Iris has been studying Danish, so I thought
I
I
have.
can do Danish
Ooh.
today. Hvordan går det?
Huh?
Hvordan går det?
Okay,
Hvordan-
first of all,
Hvordan går det?
what word? Which word?
Hvordan går det?
Look, first of all, you can't even speak. Okay, you have an accent. Number one, that's not how the girl speaks it on the thing.
damn
You say it really
Bethel.
fast.
I can't speak Danish. Yeah.
I
You,
can speak
have
it.
a, you
I
have
said I can
a
read it. I'm
Spanish
learning it.
accent, Baker.
It's easy.
You know what? It's a little bit of French, Spanish, and English, which is I know a little bit.
It has absolutely nothing to do with French,
I can.
Spanish.
For me, it is.
no
For me, it
way.
is.
A
For me,
little
it
bit of
is
English,
jalapeno.
yes.
For me, it is. For me, it is.
I should get drunk because this is.
We are
What would be my
delighted.
pickup line, Baker?
told him.
Apparently not,
Look,
but I'm
this is
going.
really early in the morning for me. Okay, on a Saturday.
If you can
Yeah,
read it,
which is
then
why
it is this one.
Bailey's Irish cream was invented. Duh.
I don't
Like,
know if
has
that one's
anyone else
wit
not
or
grown up
what.
in a Catholic house?
How goes it? How goes it, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
how goes it?
Oh. Okay.
My Danish is too
Cool.
fast. If I slow it down more, it'll be
Thank you.
no. It's how you. I slowed it down because
See, I could read it though, but I could read it.
yeah.
But I could read it.
Because
I just don't know I have anybody to talk
I need to Google what a jalapeno is because I've
You know what?
It's
You ever
an
seen
action to engage in self-love of yourself or another with your hand,
That's what she
maybe.
said.
Almost like why I'm
Say
running
it
for
slow.
president.
I don't know what the hell that is. But I want to.
no, I don't have any trouble at the drive-through because when I go through a drive-through, they have the same accent as me. It's really really easy to understand. But
You guys
we do
talk
have
like somebody's chasing you. If
says
I like, if I'm talking to you in
the Spanish
Spanish,
speaker.
no,
Because-
right? But if I'm talking to you, knowing that you don't know a lot of Spanish, I'm gonna slow it down, not be like,
I did
mira,
slow it
vámonos para acá porque ahorita vamos para allá al cine y de el otro y lo vamos a hacer. Like, I don't talk
Men
to
det
you
var
like
det samme,
that.
jeg gjorde, fordi hvis jeg skulle snakke normalt, så ville jeg også snakke sådan her, så ville jeg skære alting væk. Så
Véngase, si quiere hablar así, vámonos a hacerlo así.
jeg tog det også meget langsomt, fordi jeg var sikker på, at du kunne forstå det.
Whenever he does his Danish videos, I always leave a Spanish comment because I don't understand what he's saying. He don't understand what I'm saying. So it's cool. It's pretty cool.
All I feel like is I'm watching those puppets that used to not speak like real words, but they would just, talk at you for like, baby Einstein to kind of get kids to understand how conversations work. There's someone
God.
speaks and then there's a pause and then someone else is responding. So I'm just looking
yeah.
at it like, oh, so this is how conversation goes.
Hey, homie. Yeah, chile rellenos are so good. It's just stuffed peppers and you put like cheese and like ground beef and potatoes and stuff. It's so good.
My mom never learned English, and she went on 3 trips to America, and she did fine they went to one of those ethnic restaurants where they had the big margaritas too, and because they're pensioners, they got a discount, and my mom and dad liked the discount, so my mom was like, "Yeah, and your dad can't speak English, so I did it," and I asked my dad how it went. Said, "Kind of like this." 2 af dem. 2. Nej, dem
That's
her.
how you do it. That's how you do it.
See, and Baker hit an extra sibling out of the whole thing. So I think, my children would be more proud of your parents than me.
Well,
So
my parents were in their 60s when they went, so it'll be the big guy upstairs would have had to do, and my mom had the undercarriage removed at a young age, so.
My grandma, so our family used to work the fields, right?
She was in
And,
getting an oil change and they just removed the whole pan. It was,
Yeah, it's
got it.
maintenance. My grandma, we used to work the fields, so we used to go up north to Michigan, and well, there's not a whole lot of Spanish speakers back then. And my grandma would go to the meat market, and she was like, "Pollo, pollo," and the guy's like, "What?" Like, I don't understand. And she goes, "Okay, carne, like meat. Pollo is chicken, carne meat." And then but she wanted like stew meat for beef caldo, beef stew. And then and she just goes, "Moo, moo." He's like,
That would have worked for me. I love that. Yeah.
I would have understood that.
Yeah.
Can I just say something? I don't know how you do it, Lynn. She's rewatching a live show. I'm not sure that's how it works.
Because she's baking.
Well, she probably went to the beginning, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably.
Or she decided to start off the day with fun and a gummy. And either way, I commend you, ma'am. It's your Saturday. Do what you want.
Imagine having popped something before starting this show when I'm yelling at Irish in Danish and she's yelling at me in Spanish and you two are just sitting there. thinking, "Oh my
Like,
god,
I am
this is the
highly
good
I was like-
stuff."
digital.
I got nothing.
So I was just hearing.
Venezuelans don't speak as fast, but we'll speed up for the homies. We are competitive.
Ooh.
Oh, you should have seen us in Vegas. We had a blast. Maria and I went to Vegas. It was so much fun.
Laura, it's better to be late than never.
Laura, they
Well-
made me get up. They made me. I did not.
Okay, unless you have 6 children, then being late is like, what the hell is going on here? I would like to talk to a manager and God and Satan right now in my room right now.
Yeah, do the chicken dance too if you need el pollo.
Oh yeah, that's actually a
Yeah.
wedding staple. There you go. That's
Yeah,
a
the
wedding.
chicken dance.
I'd rather that than the Cupid
Yes.
shuffle because I can't
Yes.
remember my right and left, and it's always like, oh crap, are we supposed to start on our? No, I'm too busy thinking
The
right or left.
Cupid shuffle. Yeah, that's one
I
too.
have that problem. And I still and drunk. That's even worse.
And
But
when
it's
Fed
so funny.
watches movies from Mexico, that's Mexico in Spanish, Jamie, or other Latin countries, their Spanish seems slow motion compared to the Spanish in Spain.
Yeah.
So you're Spain's slower cousins. You wouldn't like to know what we think about the Spains in Europe.
It's okay. We beat them back.
Lazy bastards sleeping all day long.
Well, they don't
Mexicans
eat dinner
or
till 9
Spanish?
p.m.
The Spanish, they go and have that nap in the middle of the day. It's
All of Spain? All of Spain
Yeah.
does it?
Spain shuts down from like 12 to 2.
Yeah, and then they don't eat dinner till 9. No wonder they're skinny.
It's
For the
so
love of
different,
God,
Laura.
I'm ready to go to bed.
Yeah.
I love. Didn't you know they have siestas in Spain, Jamie?
Mm-mm.
Do you know why? No, because you don't know Lucky Luke. There's a racial thing about Mexicans that you see in a lot of old movies where they're sitting where there's sombreros on and sleeping against the wall. It's because people of Spanish heritage was seen as lazy. Funny because it's always them working in the fields, but again, it's just a stereotype. But
I was like, they work harder than we do. What are you talking about?
yeah, but they are seen as lazy because in Spain they have. It's because it's so hot down there. So we go there on vacation. It's fine. You live a week where you pump full of beer, and then you go home. Get back into the normal mode. They have to live in that hell. It's like being in Arizona.
Yeah, I don't understand Arizona. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Don't understand actually living in a place where, trash containers just melt into the pavement and you're like, but it's a dry heat.
But it's
And I'm
okay.
like,
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
dry heat.
I'm pretty sure that's what Satan's going to try to tell me, but I would like to pretend I'm not going to hell right now. So
Oh, I am
Probably
definitely going
not.
to hell. I vacation there. I've got a condo and everything.
Grumpy
Well, as long
Granny,
as
you go to
sleep
hell.
well.
Definitely
dress it
gonna-
nicely. I mean, you have a live, laugh, love sign somewhere. I think it'll be good.
I don't know, man. I'm Mexican and love me a good ass nap. Maybe it's true.
It's because
I
Jamie
mean-
doesn't siesta. Jamie fiesta. Fiesta is a party, Jamie. That's all you do. It's a fiesta.
Well, I don't like to nap because it just throws me off. I'm not good at napping. I sleep.
Either.
I mean, it's either sleeping because if I nap, then like I wake up and I feel like off.
Same. Yeah.
So I'd rather just stay up and then go to bed at like regular time.
Marissa, you'll get used to it. I've been working all morning. I got stupid sweets. I thought every one of the cross members were the same, and then I put everything together. Found out I put 2 in the wrong spot. I had to.
That's the
took me an
user.
hour
That's
longer.
not the seller. That's the user.
Cinco
Ralphie!
Estrellas.
Hey, Ralphie! Taco Bell.
Yeah, you can't
Cinco
do anything
stars.
at that.
Cinco estrellas.
Cinco stars.
Estrellas.
From like 12 to 2 is that when it's scorching hot out? Yeah. I mean,
My daughter and half my family is Spanish, but somehow my daughter speaks really great Spanish, so she is the one when in Mexico. She's the interpreter.
Yeah.
But again, have you just tried go down there and say, 3 øl tak? It'll work. They'll find
3
the
beers,
3 beers.
please.
Yeah.
I
they'll
mean,
find them.
to be fair, I did 8 years of Spanish, and all I remember cohesively is, "Hi, I'm sorry, the line is busy." So it's the only thing I can remember very well.
But
I don't remember
Lena,
much.
that's
at
the
all.
right time to go to Spain. That's around Christmas. Then the weather is nice. I went to Mallorca one year in the end of May. Oh my effing! It was hot.
It was 100
that was
degrees here yesterday, which is what, 40 C? What's
yeah,
Out-ish?
just 39 or something like that. I think
Yeah, we had a
102
cold
or 30.
front. We had a cold front, and it was 100 degrees.
Yeah,
Ah,
I'm never going to
Jesus.
Texas.
lady.
That's a negative. No.
That's a no, thank you for me.
Talking about places I will never go to. Alligators swim through streets as Hurricane Helena hits
I
Florida.
seen sharks too. I was like, what the-
Yeah. Reports of
And you know
alligators
some
swimming
Florida
through.
man was out there drinking a Pabst,
petting
just
them.
saying, "Hey, Gator, want a drink?" Just
This America, I'm got myself a gator now. Swimming through Sarasota streets after Hurricane Helena struck Florida. Blah blah made landfall. Quickly moved on. Come on, look at this.
Look at his little peepers.
Yeah, he's
Just
looking at
peeping
you
out of
and
that water.
thinking,
Nope.
Ooh, that's
I
mm-mm.
like that.
no. Stay.
I'll take
strapped
the
with
sharks at
that.
our beach anytime.
He's like, I like that thick thigh lady. Come here.
Nope. I'm coming out of the hurricane with like a new belt, a couple new boots, and a whole new handbag. If this is the situation.
In a newscast Thursday night, an ABC reporter cited reports of alligators swimming through some flooded streets and warned people not to venture out into the floodwaters. We have actually been seeing some people swimming through the area, alligators swimming through the area, the reporter said, adding that her producer just told her they've seen the alligators. This is another reason you don't want to get into this mess my friends like to call Jurassic Florida.
Jurassic Florida.
I mean, I imagine they're having a ball. They're just like, look at, we get to just go everywhere now.
Okay, but
It
I
is
think
coming-
we've forgotten the most important question, which is how did the treehouse,
Oh, but
fare in the Keys?
No, they pulled that down years ago.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that was the only reason I was going to go to the Keys, that and pie. But I mean,
I thought you were gonna say that in meth.
Well, I mean, I wasn't going to say that out loud on digital broadcast, but I mean, pie.
But if it's
It is.
available.
It's common for strong hurricanes to displace wildlife, and the FVC issued a warning in 2022 that alligator, snakes, and bears could be seen in the aftermath
my.
of Hurricane Ian.
Bears.
Why?
Florida
Why
has
does anyone,
bears.
why do
Yeah,
anyone
it has
live in
bears.
Florida?
You just started throwing out animals like fuck it. Just here. Sorry.
Well, no, I didn't realize. I guess I never realized Florida had bears. Am I crazy? I knew alligator, snakes, all the fun stuff.
Pythons.
Mhm.
But it's just who and
Snowbirds.
why do you live in Florida?
I don't know. I don't live there. No, thank you.
No, but that's because we're not weird. Some little D lives down there. Brandy Churchwell. We know people in Florida. Mac in Florida lives in Florida.
I think in Florida lives.
That's
I'm not from Texas. So.
And after the fallout, Florida returneth to the swamp as it was from the beginning.
There you go.
Why
I was
is
trying to tell them something.
why
Get out.
is New Hampshire's motto "Live free or dice"? That should be Florida's
Die.
motto.
Die.
Yes, but we can.
That's true.
Where would everybody from Florida go if they didn't have Florida?
Australia. That's the only place that's just as miserable.
Georgia.
What?
They'd all move to Texas.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
that's
no. No. Texas would not work.
Wait,
No
you
offense,
guys
y'all.
are okay with Californians moving to Texas? Why not Floridans?
You have
Or
enough
Floridans.
space.
They
Come
can
on.
just stay, can't they just stay on their own? Like, just make them both islands, both sides. You know, just
I have contended that we need to make Escape from LA a real thing, but
What's up with the edges of the United States that is crazy?
It must be something
Sue.
in the water.
it's edge control. We got some baby hair states going wild up here.
The trees are worse than the gators, but I can see the trees. I can't see the gator jumping on my leg until it jumps on my leg.
Yeah, because they just like creep around, stick their little peepers out of the water, and then they.
I mean, we have
They get-
rattlesnakes,
they
but
get
they'll
going.
warn you to leave, not gators. Alligators. Crocodiles.
Why? That's why I love Denmark. God doesn't hate us. Our most poisonous snake is just as bad as, and I don't know, venomous, poisonous, whatever. The one who bites you. It's like being stung by a bee. We don't have earthquakes. We don't have tornadoes. We don't have hurricanes. We don't have gators. We don't have 45 different spiders who will kill you just if you
So
make
you're
eye
saying it's
contact.
boring. So you're saying it's boring. You have no spike.
I don't know.
You have no
We
animals.
have-
They're
have-
you have no
uncomfortably close
villain.
to Germany.
They have one wolf. They have one lone wolf, and
We
a
have-
moose.
Is that what
Packs
Baker
of
calls
wolf-
himself? Is that what Baker calls himself? I'm the lone wolf.
I'm-
From
now-
Denmark.
No, he said we have wolves.
That's it. We're making him a T-shirt. Or what is it?
The
Los
lone
Lobos
wolf.
of
El
Oh.
Lobo.
El
We
Lobo.
talked about it. We talked about it yesterday because he was talking about because I talked about how Michigan doesn't really have anything dangerous. We're kind of like, and we don't have like crazy weather that's gonna like kill you. And
Only thing dangerous in Michigan is Jane.
snow really. And he said, "Well, we have wolves. We have a wolf." And then we said, "A wolf, a single wolf." In all of Denmark.
Iris can read this for you. It's in Danish.
Something in 2012, a wolf set in Denmark for something
Oh my
200.
gosh, they called their wolf forest gangs. I love
Something
it.
about nature does not, or it's not in nature. And
It's
You know
the wolf
what?
was seen in Denmark for the first time in 200 years. The wolf by nature is not dangerous to human. Only in special occasions would the wolf be a threat. If this is what you should do if you meet them. Can you shoot wolves in Denmark? Nope, it's not allowed. And the wolf disappears in Denmark. Scientists.
you can't even read it. You want me to read it?
Yeah, but I have to translate it to English. Well, they believe that 7 wolves had disappeared, so someone shot them.
When I have to translate in
this-
Spanish, I do it very fast.
You used to. In
I love
the
that I'm just
fall
making
of
up sentences.
2009, they believed there was 5 to 7 wolves in Denmark.
Oh,
at that
5.
time. And
Are you sure they aren't coyotes? They weren't coyotes. And you guys
we
keep
don't
calling
have
them wolves.
coyotes.
They were just a
They
big
were
dog. It was like a
dingoes.
Great Dane, and they were just like, it's a German Shepherd, and they're just like, okay.
Exactly. It's a husky, and they're like, look at these wolves.
Jamie, look at this wolf. It's not a coyote.
Cute. Such a pretty doggy.
They're so pretty. I'm just
But that's-
poking at you, Baker.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
but
he just moved it off because it said, was that dog an actual husky? And
Oh,
I'm joking.
Jamie, from last year,
What?
scientists with new knowledge about Danish wolf, the population grows fast in the moment. It's potentially grown by 36% every year.
I
So,
love that nobody else can dispute this because he's the only one that can actually.
I like how they said it's growing fast in the moment. Like they don't
Mhm.
like the wolves don't even have time. They're just like, we are growing our population right now. I'm sorry. This is gonna be a wham bam ma'am.
Hold on. If it was
Or
one
fellow
lone
wolf.
wolf, it was one lone wolf. How did it repopulate?
Johnny
Because
Wolf. See,
Germany have wolves, and they migrated up because
Oh,
we
yeah.
we
He met a
killed-
husky. He met a husky, and he liked her.
Yeah.
They can't interbreed. Wolves and dogs
Chihuahua, though.
but
Wolves can't interbreed.
look at this. This is the only sexual arousing country in the world, and I live on this island. That's my island down here. Over here is Sweden. We don't put those on maps because we don't like them. But this is the part of Denmark where I live. No wolves. Over
You're
here,
the only
Just
because
spent the last
you
20
ran them
minutes
all off
telling us
because you
you
wanted to
have
be the
wolves.
lone wolf.
no,
Yeah.
it's because
Yeah.
if you see, we have water here. They don't swim that well, and they stay on the west coast of Jutland. There's a lot of room over there and a lot of farms. Over here is Copenhagen. They're part Swedish. We don't like them. But this right here is where Hans Christian Andersen was born.
Oh,
Over here is
that's nice.
where the city of Middelfart is.
Middle fart.
Yeah,
Let it go. You don't have to keep it in the middle.
and
Not
right
helping.
down
next
here.
to shark and oh crap.
No. Seaman is down here, and
That's what she said.
well, semen and what do you call your bowels? The-
Colon.
No, your intestines. We have a city called semen and one called intestine over here. So don't think
Well,
about
I
it.
mean,
And
we
down
have
here is Germany.
intercourse,
We don't like them.
Pennsylvania.
Did they run out of names? And they're just starting to name. Like, come on.
As long as there's a place where you have a lake called Titicaca, don't talk about running out of names.
Hey,
Because,
we have 73 Smith, or what is it?
Springfields. You have
Springfields.
in- I bet
We have
you even
Paris's
multiple
in
Springfields.
many states.
Mhm.
Paris, Texas. Paris, Michigan, I think.
Probably.
Paris, Illinois.
We have Blue Ball, PA, and Intercourse, PA.
Oh my
Lena
God,
is
are they
close
right
to
next
me.
to each other? Or is there a town between
Yeah,
called Interference, PA?
Cockblock, PA.
Cockblock, PA.
Clam
God.
Jam,
I used to play music with a guy in the Navy from Holbæk.
PA.
We have Fisher cats. They look like little teddy bears, but vicious.
Ooh. I want a
What are
Fisher
they called?
cat.
A Fisher
Hill,
cat?
Michigan.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like you blink and you miss it. They love the gimmick, and you can go and buy your stuff that says, I've been to hell.
Well,
Hey,
we
I
all
would
been
buy
in
it
that.
like all those t-shirts. That gimmick works on me.
I mean, hey, I probably kept them alive, that little tiny town.
That's where all the real soldiers go. But talking about going to hell, Jamie, you know what can save you from going to hell?
What?
A good smile.
There are 4 steps to laughter exercise. The first step is clapping.
Why does she
We're going
look
to begin by
like
clapping with
fake?
a full palm to
Because that
palm,
ugly ass
finger to
hair.
finger
What is
clap. Let me
up with
demonstrate
that
that and
wig?
join
Please
in.
tell
It
me
goes
that's a
like
wig.
this. Feel the energy massage in your palms and your fingertips. Excellent. You can bring
My
that to
boobs
a
don't let me
close
do that.
now.
Look.
Perfect.
Well,
now
she
we're
doesn't
going to
have any
add a special
interference.
rhythm. Sounds. You still get all the same health benefits. So let's dive in. It goes like this. Ho, ho, ha,
You ho.
ha,
Hell
ha,
you. You ho.
ho, ha, ha, ha. Join in. Ho, ho.
Join in, ho.
Join in. Oh,
Ha, ha. Keep it going. Ho.
You see how Baker
ho,
did that really quickly? He joined in real quick.
Ho, ho.
come on, Baker.
Ha, ha. One more. Ho, ho.
She ain't got boobs. They don't mess with her like happy
and
part.
yay!
I
Terrific.
feel like those
This is a
Christian
wonderful
raps,
chant because you're
like Jesus is my homeboy.
Yeah, it looks kind
Oh, my
of like that rap video. Every Saturday I want to play it, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna get copyright struck. I so want to.
What? What are you
Jesus is
talking
my
about?
homeboy.
now
You
you
never
have to
seen that
show
rap
it.
video?
Oh,
I call
yes,
Jesus his N word, and
yes,
he
Yeah.
might not have a
yes,
pass at all in Compton. I'm just saying
yes.
this guy may
Yes.
not have had his pass.
That's hilarious. I've seen it.
Chantis Inferno became a member. Thank you so much, Chantis Inferno.
Welcome.
Welcome.
But you're
And then
listening
someone
was
is
gonna
going
say
to say,
welcome
no,
home, but I
it's
don't know her like that.
Shantae's Inferno because you don't speak names correct.
Shantae. That's what I would say.
Shantae.
Oh,
Sometimes when I do
Shantae.
this, I feel like that K and Peel sketch. Balake,
Hey,
Balake present.
No,
Becker.
that was
He's not Baker. He's
Hey,
Becker. Becker.
Becker.
Becker.
Be nice. Be nice.
Dina.
There better
Oh
be
yeah.
a be nice here.
Ron. And then what was the J one?
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. Yeah.
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline.
But my favorite was when he's like Principal O'Hanassy or O'Shaughnessy, and he's like, go get up there to Principal O'Shaughnessy right now.
Oh, Shaughnessy.
Do you mean O'Shaughnessy? Boy.
I taught in the inner city.
John
20
Baker.
years.
No, Sean Baker.
Hey, Jen okay.
I love that. When they do the college football names, that's one. My dad.
Oh, I saw
Guys.
that the other day. It's so funny.
Oh my god.
It's so funny.
Every year, like he's got to play that and just laugh hysterically. I'm
I'll
like,
have
it
to
is
watch
pretty
that
funny.
one. I didn't. I've
Oh
seen
my
Can
God,
we put
no,
on
yeah.
the French? Can we put on the French? I know Marissa hates it. Sorry, girlie. But can we put on the French
No, we
lady
can't
one?
do that.
'Cause she's
Then Marissa won't be a mod for me anymore.
Okay, what about
That sounds
the
like a you
Indian
problem.
gentleman that we can kind of see his
Do not put
schmeckle?
this on. Oh my!
What is this?
This is the most beautiful piece of cultural enrichment we've ever given to the world.
Well, I wrote this song for the Christian youth. I want to teach kids the
I'll be like,
Christian
nope.
truth. If you want to
And I can't play much more of that because he uses the N word.
Why is
What?
Colonel Sanders
What?
in the background?
You haven't seen this, girl? You have to see this. You have to see this. It is insane. It's insane. You have to see it. It's horrible.
Jesus is his homeboy. Is rapping for Jesus. And
Oh my
I don't think I can play much more without getting a copyright
No.
strike. I think we
Yes.
can go up to 3 seconds, but let's just say he speaks like Sue.
He also, his wife
No,
gets
Sue
into
doesn't
it,
say
and
the
she's
N-word.
got
Sue,
like
no girl.
the hair helmet, and she's like, yes, I too think that Jesus is my
Hey, Laura.
N word.
Oof.
Can you show Laura's comment? Because she was like, "Orale," for Zach. It's not. It's not.
Iris, nice to meet you. Say orale for Zach, please. I keep telling him that's not a Puerto Rican thing.
Orale, Holmes. ¿Qué onda? But no, you don't say orale in Puerto Rico.
Or as they say in normal words, orale.
Oh my god.
I've told this before about that. We have that, like all you all have. I don't know what you call them, Love Island and stuff like that, where horny teens go out on an island and find love to win a game. And we had that one where one was a nurse student, and she couldn't remember the difference between which end was anal and which one was oral.
What?
She was a nurse student.
Oh,
She's
Lord.
now in. No, she's the one who. She's also the one who got so drunk she crawled into a grill and said, "I'm a little bit grilled chicken." It was just. I'm not saying we
You and I
promote.
watch
drinking.
very different shows. You and I watch very different shows. 'Cause
Well,
I'm
it's
like,
no,
what
no.
show
it's a show about.
So she's a
The-
cutlet above the rest? Is that what we're saying?
She was clapping. She was a hoe.
What Love Island are you watching?
That's not. This wasn't. It's called. They had a series where they were called The King of, and then they were in my town, and they were on a ski resort, and they were in Thailand and stuff like that. One of them was, I believe he was from, his family was from Turkey, and he was probably the most horny guy I've ever met. And there's something weird where when a guy who looks so you believe, oh, he's going to have an accent because he's from Turkey, and then he speaks with the most people in the long part of Denmark. We see them as a little bit redneck, and it would be like if Iris was speaking like a guy from Alabama. You would sit there.
Well, hold on now, sir. Excuse me, sir. I am from Texas, and I can't
I was about
bring
to
out
say,
the Southern Belle.
she
Excuse
will
me.
bring out her Texas, darn tootin', and
That's right.
and she will rip you a whole new can of, because Texans don't
With
play.
with all the niceties. So bless your heart.
Yeah, but still, when you see Iris, you think, oh, she's going to say orale instead of howdy, partner.
También
And-
igual.
And this guy, he was constantly talking about his tool being hard.
Jalapeno.
Being hard. And then he was in Thailand, and
Oh no!
one of them had puked, so he wanted a broom, but he didn't know what it was called. So he said, "Can I have a kust?" Because kust is broom in English, and they didn't understand him because what is kust? So he just started yelling, "Can I have a kust? A kust? Kust." There's also what you call a
You might want to bring your arms up a little bit when you're doing that.
It was Iris speaking in a Texan accent. Thank you. I do have
also
a very
Old
good
Line
Alabama
Red.
accent.
Who cleans up puke with a broom? You have to then burn that broom and throw it into the trash.
I don't know if I can show it. No, I get copyright strikes. I get a lot of copyright strikes in I can
who
show you.
doesn't copyright strike you? The French lady that laughs.
No, but Marissa hated, so I can't play it.
Now we know who's his favorite mom.
Marissa's not even here this morning.
And I don't even blame him because
she's
she
been
does
a
a lot of work.
T-ball and she just came home and she's been out in the rain.
Yeah. I haven't seen her other than earlier today.
Which one is the?
Why
He's
are
the
they all
Muslim guy.
dressed like cowboys?
Because they were. Don't think about it.
Is this the Danish Dallas scene?
No. This is just it's influencers. People with no life who can guest
Ew.
bartend.
Did
But
they influence you, Baker? Is that what they did? They influenced you?
this chick is the one. The one in the green dress is the one who doesn't remember which oral and anal. And she
Oh,
had a kid
God.
with this guy, and sadly, she's gotten really sick after that, mentally ill. And
Oh,
all of them are absolutely stupid. So it's like what's that show with the weird testosterone guys and the ladies with the big hair from Jersey?
Jersey Shore?
Jersey Shores?
Yeah, that's
You guys have your own New Jersey? Wow.
Isn't that cute?
no, they had to move around.
They're like the traveling gypsies of Jersey Shore in
I love that
Copenhagen.
Baker knows the history of the Alamo and all of the U.S. and all of this different, war stuff. But his go-to is the Danish Jersey Shore. Like that's his go-to.
We all know his favorite show was Love on the Spectrum.
I love Love on the Spectrum.
I have never seen that.
I haven't seen. I gotta see it. Jamie said I have to see it.
This is what I talked about. Iris knows Danish, so she'll understand this.
Lille grille, grille kylling. Lille grille kylling. Hey, Joker!
So she she believes she's
A little girl having fun? Is that what that says?
Yeah, a little fried chicken is what it said.
Oh,
I'm a
yeah.
little fried chicken.
Remember that time you had to get a tetanus shot for
You know what?
pretending you were
If there was a
eating cutlet?
suitcase, she would have fit. She would have fit in the suitcase.
Sarah Boone, if you've ever thought about swinging the other way, we have found your
See what
woman.
I'm talking about? People do crazy stuff when they're drunk. That could have been on for all she knows, and it could have
Jamie,
grilled her,
why the hell
and no
does
one
a
would have been the
Sarah
wiser.
She's
All
like, ooh, my
Sarah had
tanning,
to
my
say-
personal tanning salon.
All Sarah had to say is, look, it's kind of a kinky thing we do to give each other revved up. He likes being in small places and confined, and I like putting him in small places. And then no one would have asked questions, so we'd have just been like, that is after puzzles and painting?
Listen, Sarah's
How
claims are out the window for me, but we were just having a discussion about this, like, because people are like, who the heck would get in a suitcase? Well, who the heck's getting in a grill? Calling themselves a baby
Again,
chicken.
it's the lady
See?
who doesn't understand the difference between anal and oral.
But I'm just
It's not-
saying, like, people
You know,
are
I'm not gonna
crazy.
lie. I've done some crazier shit stuff as drunk.
I
so.
personally don't like small spaces because they make me panic, but I can imagine I've
Jamie off Sarah Boone's potential,
yeah.
that list for the other side.
No,
But
yeah.
this chick totally on. She's like, you like grills? I like suitcases. Think we could meet in
Yeah.
the middle?
Put me
Suitcase
in the
grill?
grill. Yeah.
Portable
Put me in
grill?
the grill.
And I have seen the Real Housewives of South Boston, and there's more than one episode.
Oh god.
Jamie would love it
Ew.
because there's the cousin well, it's Marky Mark's cousin who was in one of his videos.
Oh god.
There's the Real Housewives of South Boston. Really?
Yeah. You haven't seen.
Oh, I thought that was
Jamie,
no.
must I
read
educate
trial.
you about everything?
See, I like trashy reality TV, but I stick more to the 90 Day Fiance, Love After Lockup, things like that.
That
But
Love
it's-
After Lockup was a trip.
I mean,
She made
I
me
got-
watch that, and I'm like, you know what? It made me feel better about myself. Be like, I'm not that desperate.
These
Like, at least
people,
I'm not-
man. This woman was very proud of her. Oh God. It's
These
not a
are my
real thing.
trophies.
Okay, good.
My husband's cousins with Marky Mark, and I'm only a little retired.
Took a Ramirez home into the uterus. Now I'm barren. Worth it.
There we go.
Yep.
That makes
You have to-
sense. That makes sense.
I'm just saying, Jamie, you should watch more shows. Why do I know all of this and you know none of this?
Some
of us
that
have a life.
there are many questions that might never be answered.
Oh yeah.
Would I
big
go on
shit.
Married on First Sight? No, because whenever they do it in Denmark, they get divorced within a week. Actually, I went to school with one who was on last season,
So
and I
what
watched it
he
with my.
just said, what he just said is that he tried and they didn't want him. That's what he just said. Right there.
No, I tried to get on Jeopardy, but I didn't make it to TV. But we were watching it, my sister and I, because a local girl, we might know her. So of course we were watching, and those totally organic. She just walked up to meet some people. Absolutely not, even though they were mic'd up. They random meeting. It was my sister's ex-boyfriend's uncle. It's just like, oh, the world is small. So I know one who, I know I went to school with one who was on Married, and she didn't. They didn't make it. She's a weird one.
Well, it's such a crazy thing, and like these people, I don't know what these people think it's gonna be. I don't know, and they're just so mean
No,
to each other.
actually,
Sometimes.
housewives do a lot. It's like so quickly. I was unemployed for like 2 months. I worked harder, like raising the kids, getting the groceries, cleaning the house, cooking all the food, picking them up. It was horrible. Being a housewife is horrible.
was a
There's no
Danish-
days off. It's horrible.
There was a
You
Danish
try to
guy on
call
years
in
ago who
sick,
was an
people
a-hole.
still ask you questions. I'm like, as per my previous email, I am sick and dying right now. Please leave me alone.
You can't even go to the restroom. My son was like knocking on the door, and I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "I need something from the fridge." And I'm like, "Do I look like I can do that right now? What? Go away!" I learned to lock my bedroom doors. Like, go away. You don't.
Did everybody have a clown on TV who hosted the Saturday morning cartoon show?
Bozo.
Yeah, we had Bozo
No.
the clown. I think that's American, right? And then we have
Yeah.
I
some
don't remember
Mexican
that.
ones.
Yes.
And then there's some Mexican ones that are y'all won't know, but I know you guys know Bozo.
Well, yeah, I didn't know Bozo's Mexican cousin, but I'm sure that was an episode I missed. It was a crossover to be seen. like this is my cousin. Silly
El Bozo.
Bozo.
I swear to God, his name is Brozo, Brozo. He's a comedian and he's like a political commentator. He's hilarious, but you have to know Spanish.
Oh dang! Well, it's going to be a lot of effort to learn some fun, but
Congratulations, Great Witch.
Yeah. My ex-wife and I met, and 14 days later she was pregnant. Our marriage lasted 18 months.
Yeah. Sometimes
That's-
it really works out for
It's-
people.
it-
I mean, if you
sometimes
know,
it
you
don't.
know. I think that's the biggest
Oh,
thing.
we have 2 kids. Reminds me, my youngest daughter has a birthday in 2 days.
that reminds me.
Yeah.
We
No, I
had
feel like
Crikey the
people-
clown for a few years with a puppet called Argo. That's the ship from.
Agro dyslexic.
Crikey. Of course, his name's
We had a wombat puppet with a dirty mind on kids' TV when I was growing up. I had Rambling Rod for morning cartoon host.
you had a PDF file wombat.
Yeah, right.
Like it's not weird that I asked to sit on your lap, kids, because I'm just a wombat. But if your weird Uncle Larry asks to sit on your lap, well then
See,
that's
she
sad.
We had we did. I'm too old to watch that now, but we had that guy with the long peen.
Oh yeah, that was creepy.
Well,
And the
his
chick-
girlfriend
was it-
has
I want to
long,
know. I don't
stuff
want to
with-
know, right?
No, the long peen guy and then the long boobs lady. He showed it on here.
Yeah,
John
we
Yeah,
Dillerman.
I-
seen the
Can you show Iris? Are you
No,
gonna get in
no,
trouble?
I'm good. No,
It was
I'm
a
good.
it was a cartoon.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, can you imagine working on that clay?
This is why he came out
You
the
do
way
for
he
your
did. Those are
job.
his cartoons.
no, this is pretty new. It's from 2021. Got a lot of people thought it might have been a little, but he's he can do a lot with it. Let's just say that.
That's what she said.
Um,
I'll be right back. Hold on.
No, but can you imagine that guy? Like, I work in animation, so he's trying to pick up a chick, and he's like, and she's like, "Oh, what do you work at doing?" And I was like, "Well, you know that long peen guy. I move his peen to do different things on the show."
And they got to wear those like striped outfits that are just.
I'm so.
Why
Why does he have birthing hips too? That does confuse me.
Oh, we are stocky people.
What in the world's Waldo redneck version? What the hell?
It says no John Dillerman without Hanne Hingpatter. This means Diller is that's what you call the peen when you're young, when you don't have learned all the nasty words. You call it a Dillerman. That's and Hanne
So his name is John Peen. That's
Yeah.
his name. Okay.
Yeah, and her name is I don't know what you call it in English when you have very, very saggy boobs, but that's what her name is.
Wet paper sacks.
Yeah,
Paper
something like that.
Pancakes,
Yeah,
Grandma.
fried eggs.
Call him grandma.
flapjacks, two tennis balls at the end of a gym sock. I mean, you know.
Jesus Christ.
And yes, this is a kid show. We
I don't
have
want to
had
hear
a few-
crap about our books or our
Well,
shows.
Can
know,
you
now
show
the
like
Teletubbies isn't looking so demonic to me as much as they used to. I mean, they're still weird, but
But the
But he can
those
just do
look like the
things
pointy
with,
points of a boob on the top of their heads.
yeah, but like the cartoon that you showed us, he
I
was
can
like
unsee that. I cannot unsee
he
that.
was
I
like
just
grilling. He was using
Oh.
it to like grill and stuff or something.
Yeah.
See,
Wasn't she like? Wasn't
she the
doing
one that was
something
in the grill? Was she getting in the grill?
No.
He can play tennis with himself.
Yeah. See.
To be fair, as a boy mom, if peens were long and prehensile, I can only imagine what my boys would do with theirs. So,
I mean, it looks fun.
I'm not saying we are normal people. I'm just saying that we have very, very different cartoon shows than many other countries. Maybe it's because it's a S show. Talking about S shows, I don't know if Mo covered this one. A literal S storm rained down on drivers in China from a sewage explosion.
Yeah, I heard about that.
no, I didn't. I'm still too traumatized about the Dave Matthews Band unloading, well, not some of their music, but their raw sewage onto ferry riders years ago.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
nauseating inducing dashcam footage out of China shows the shocking moment that sewage pipes suddenly exploded on Wednesday morning, raining down a literal S storm on drivers and pedestrians. The stomach-churning explosion occurred in Nanning, China, around 11 a.m. after new pipes ruptured. The incident, referred to as a poo canoe by the outlet, splattered all over the road and everyone on it.
Pucano.
Pucano, yeah.
Yeah, she called me dyslexic before. She's mean.
Oh no, I'm just saying that because I
Is
would.
it gonna happen?
Something I
Are we
would.
gonna see it? Ugh! No. Ew!
You could see the individual.
Stop it! Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
I love that Baker and I are over here laughing, and Jamie's wanting to get sick.
It was literal like pieces.
What did that dude eat? That was like this.
Oh my god!
I was more. Someone had a lot of fiber. Some of it was very solid.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry,
But-
Nigel. It's the chances we take on a
I
Saturday.
don't know. That made my day.
I think someone had corn.
The
Oh, no,
sound is what got me. I'm just saying, like the sound of it hitting the car. Oh, that's. Ugh.
The shite
There is no
literally
amount
hit
of
the fan
breeze
belt.
that's gonna get that out of those cars.
I'm glad I left at exactly the right time.
Well, we can see it again.
No, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
It would
Kurt
that'd be my worst nightmare. You're just walking to work or something. All of a sudden.
Oh my
Could
gosh,
you
you just got
imagine?
your car cleaned and detailed,
Yeah.
and you're so proud of it.
What if you're just on your way to work or something, just hanging out, and then all of a sudden
That's funny.
a freaking sheet pipe just blows.
Okay, wait.
and you're just
But
ruined.
that
Your
begs
day
my
is ruined.
question. Okay, so where did China source these new pipes from? Because you know how we always say like maybe built by American because it'll last longer. Did China go to Timu for like or off-brand Timu for these
Yeah,
pipes?
they
Yeah,
got
what
their
do
own
they-
pipes from Sheen.
What do they say? What do they say in China when because it must be they must be ordering from Temu, so they can't get surprised that
Smew?
stuff is this big when it looked like it was this big in the picture.
Mm-hmm. That's
Because
true.
they must be having something. You were just eating a piece of chocolate. That's good for your bowel movements.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh
I
no.
love that we
no.
found the people. We found the people with our sense of humor, which is a very small subset. It's just amazing that it's 50% of the panel.
Well, it's more than in real life. Talking about being duped, now I have my female panel of experts. Dear Deirdre, the woman I
God.
love have scammed me out of money, but I don't want to leave her.
Then shut the fuck. So
Well,
I
you
think the
deserve it.
woman
Can you
You
just
I'm
deserve
in
each
love
other.
send me
I
money?
think the
and
woman I'm in love with have scammed me out of money, but I still can't break things off with her. Now, I'm both heartbroken and in lots of debt. I'm
isn't that every
34
marriage?
and have been in a long distance relationship with a girl 28 for 2
Oh,
years.
that's Jesus.
We never
For
met.
how long?
2 years.
Oh, I thought you said 28 years. I was like, a long distance relationship for 28 years. Just give it
Oh,
up.
I had a case with a guy who got nicked for money laundering for someone he'd met 8 years ago and never met in real life.
Oh
We
my
never
God,
met, but
stop.
speak every night for hours. I never felt so strongly about anyone. She has a low-paid job as a career and is always broke. The first time I gave her money was when her car was written off and she couldn't afford to buy a new one. I took a loan out to help her, and I always assumed she'd pay me back, but she didn't. Since then, I've given her money several times, thousands of pounds in total, to help her pay her rent, to get her train tickets, to visit her family, to buy furniture, and even clothes. She never asked directly, but I always feel I need to help and find myself offering. I have a decent job, but my rent is high, and I don't have much to spare. I'm now finding it hard to pay back my loan and credit cards. I wouldn't have minded as I thought we had a future together, but she always makes excuses why she can't meet. Last month, I went on her Facebook account and saw pictures of her with another guy. It looked like they were on holiday together, a holiday I think I've paid for. I asked her
Yeah.
about it and she told me he was her ex and they were old pictures. I know she's lying. I looked up the guy's profile and he says he's in a relationship with her. All the evidence points to her cheating and scamming me, but she denies it. She even got angry with me for accusing her. I don't know what to do. I love her. So,
Mm.
females on the panel.
You
What
can't
should
fix
our
stupid.
Sir, I would like you to send me a cashier's check made out to Mo
Yeah.
in the Deep End for $750. And once I receive that check and spend it, I will then be able to offer you some advice that basically starts with grow a pair, go to the gym, and drop this hoe. But it'll cost you less than whatever this chick is charging you, and you'll feel better about yourself after I shame you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
No, he has no shame. He keeps doing it. He's offering it. You can't.
Zach? I
Hey,
hadn't
Farrell.
seen you in chat all day, so I brought it up now. You weren't here.
I told you to read my personal letters. Did he write you personal letters?
He's saying
No,
he didn't tell
this
him
one was
he
from
was
Zach.
joking.
The one I just read.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about Jamie. Sometimes she starts laughing before the joke is finished. Sometimes it's just.
I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know what's going on.
It was really obvious it was a joke that Zach had written. But
Okay.
yes.
It's going in my head canon now. Zach writes all Dear Deirdre letters.
Okay. Oh, I get it.
Oh my God.
I thought he was writing you personal letters. Sorry.
Dearest Baker, one day when I was a
Dearest
young
Baker.
Zach, my mother accused me of stealing the remote. But then she looked for circumstantial evidence and she was like, wherefore art thou evidence, son?
Sorry, I wasn't putting two and two together.
Oh my gosh, you guys,
Neither is he.
I got my Sailor Moon stickers to pimp out my my new very cool walker that I will be bedazzling to within an inch of their lives, and I'm never been more excited.
Who?
It was way off topic, but you guys know.
I need more Dear Baker letters. Well, no one sends me Dear.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, could you imagine? Every Saturday we'll set off 15 minutes for the
That's a good idea.
Hey
Baker
Baker,
should set up.
my husband
yeah.
is really annoying. Yeah, so are we all. It's going to be a very
Can I
short
write
answer.
them in the form of as PD? Dear Baker, I just simply had a bulk amount of body lotion, and everyone's being mean to me.
Almost done.
I'm gonna mute her while she's yelling at her kid.
Oh. No, that should be a thing now. That should be. We need a Dear Baker segment. People can write anonymous questions into Baker.
Yeah, because
Just-
they will have to send it to my email, my Discord, or my
That would be awesome.
Twitter. It'll be very, very when I sit here and write. And this one is from a flower in Texas saying, "Hey, I might have had quite a history. Back in the day, me and Julio was running coyotes.
Julio's my best friend's husband's name. Don't say that.
Julio and I was what's known as a coyote. Do you have coyotes in Denmark?"
Yo, you don't know how close that is.
But me and Julio got into a little bit of problem with a guy called Jesus. Jesus had some powder he wanted us to bring aboard the border. Sadly, we were swimming the Rio Grande and a shark came up and chopped up Julio. Julio was carrying almost all of the product, and I thought, Mama needs a new pair of lashes, so I spent the rest on myself, and Jesus found out. What
But
should
Jesus
I
is
do?
all chopped up.
I have
Some of
told
that
you
may
that,
or may not
Marissa.
be true. Some of that may or may not be true.
Yeah, Iris is like, that's pretty accurate. Like,
Yeah. No, I didn't get lashes. I got a
No
new
lies
car.
detected.
He took some artistic liberties
License.
with it, but yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I changed the name here and there because
No, actually,
Jesus is
Julio's
what
his
we
name,
call
so
Jesus.
we need to like change that.
Julio.
Yeah. And old Jesus was really, really angry. And now I have 4 guys with machetes in my front lawn. What should I do?
In a barrel full of acid. I don't know how I know that.
So, but as I've told you before, Marissa, it's to de-stress because we don't talk to you about what's going on in our world because then you'll just say, but could you do the laundry too? I've been here all day and I got a chocolate macalotte with too much ice in it. And then I told then I told Beverly down at the gym, I said, Beverly, do you know I got a chocolate macchiato with too much ice today? And it was so annoying. And 2.5 hours later, we're still sitting there saying, I really want to say what I want to say. So we just go into a game and start yelling at it instead because we know ladies say they can multitask, but they can't listen.
Or
Mira, señora,
conversely, you try to have a nice heart-to-heart conversation with your husband, and you forget that he's suffering from the most deadly of all conditions, man flu. So you're like, hey, I was just
Man flu
trying
is
to
deadly. I mean,
connect
it
with
is.
you. And he's like, could you talk about your feelings later? I know it's hard for you to talk about these, but I'm really nappy right now. So I'm falling asleep and I don't want it to be used against you. And I was like, oh, sir, that only happens in court. This will be used against you online. And then all the women's will be mad at you.
It's the only time you can get us to open up is when we are almost dying from man flu.
I was trying to open up with him because I'm the emotionally
What are you opening
constipated.
up? What are you opening up?
I was trying to let him know like some of the things I was struggling with chronic pain because I am the dude. Like, I'm like, do we have to talk about anything feelings? Like, could we just, I don't know, do it or something and not talk about feelings? And he's always the one that's like, no, we need to have a good relationship. So here I am trying to meet him halfway and talk about effing feelings. And then he's like, I'm really tired right now. And I was like, I'll be really tired when you need something later.
Can we just do it?
I
or
was
something?
a good wife. And And I was
I
like,
love that.
I respect that you aren't feeling well, and I won't use this against you.
No, the next 5 times I will not have a headache when you ask. It's
Look,
absolutely
he
not.
rolled the dice, and he chose to try to tangle with a woman, and I don't know why he thought that this was going to work.
Well, it's better than R. Kelly. He tried to tinkle on a woman.
Oh my lord. Love it.
That was a good one. I like it. I'll allow it.
He's been honing in on the R. Kelly jokes lately.
Yeah.
Just
You
20
just
years
don't
behind
want
Diddy.
He said, isn't he the
I
one that
really-
like golden showered everybody? Like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. He believed he could fly. But,
Yeah, because
he
you've been
couldn't.
singing I Believe I Can Fly. And I said, he's not really a fan favorite anymore.
No.
Yeah, no.
Him and P. Diddy has something in common.
Oh my god, imagine if they create their own R&B, like, just collab from prison.
Yes, their own
Like,
record
I'm here
label
for
from
golden
prison.
showers, and I'm here for a bunch of lube. But we are the bad boys of the prison. What I don't know.
What
I
is-
don't listen to rap. I never
Lil
shot.
Wayne, Lil Wayne actually on a prison phone actually made a song on a prison phone. He was in prison and they recorded that song.
Oh wow.
Can't we just have like old DB, ODB? Could we have, those kind of names for rapper, like, Biggie? Instead we got Little Tyke, Little Peanut, Little Highlighter.
Little
I mean,
Peanut. Aw.
I don't know. I'm just
Come on,
saying
let's-
all of these young
You had Ice
slugs
Cube and
like-
Ice T, and now you have P. Diddy.
But he used to be Puff Daddy. I don't know why.
Yeah,
he
because
changed-
that's such a manly name. I'm just saying, hearing what type of Smex workers he was hiring, it wasn't Jenna Jameson. Let's just say Puff might
like to
have
watch.
alluded to something.
Well,
What is that? What do you call that?
Jalapeno.
Well, that's called homosexual, Jamie.
Oh no.
I love
Jamie's
that
like,
Jamie is
"Holy-"
such a good Christian middle American woman. She doesn't even know what people who sodomize each other is named. In modern terms, it's called gay.
Oh my lord.
It depends on who's the pitcher and who's the catcher.
Yeah, and it's only gay if you like it.
Oh, is that the key? The key. Okay.
I mean, I think that he makes a solid point.
I didn't know what he was doing. He's just putting two fingers together. I don't know.
It's indicating peens touching peens. Hands, holding hands, peens, touching peens, touching.
Is that how they do it though? I mean, I thought there was more than that, but that's fine.
That's not how that goes.
Caroline.
Yes, every time two peens touch another gay is born.
They just
when you-
touch the tips.
When you're done with
just like a wonderful life.
Hey Dave,
Hear
haven't
that
seen you in a second. Don't ask what's going on, because I was just about to I was just about to say don't look up docking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Because somebody.
You can't do that when
Said
you're
that.
circumcised.
Oh. Okay.
I don't.
I don't know the ins and the outs of this. Okay.
This is way too much anatomy talk for me. Ignorance is bliss, y'all.
Ins and outs.
Ignorance is bliss.
I didn't mean it like that, but yeah, that works.
Jamie, I have a bunch of books on Kindle Unlimited that I will send you. A lot of them are horrifying, but you might learn some things. And
I mean, I have a few myself. But it doesn't involve that, so sorry.
and the truth comes out.
Yeah. Let's just to describe it with what I showed you last. Do you remember the little mole rat I showed you last time?
I don't know.
That little weird mouse thing I showed on last Stabuday.
The weird thing with the buck teeth, the hairless
Oh,
mole.
oh yeah.
Sometimes it's a really
Yeah,
good show,
pretty sure
Jamie.
I know. I remember. It was the it was the peen mole. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like a peen.
So docking, if imagine one of them had a lot of excess.
Stop.
and-
I got
and
it.
Oh.
Stop it. Stop.
I don't know why anyone would do it, but apparently it's a thing. I never tried it.
Are you
Some
sure?
people need cable. I mean, have we thought that the fact that the Russians came up with a kettlebell and seated rows with the kettlebell? I mean, these people needed cable. Communism is evil. It makes Bulgarian split squats. Ask me, those things are horrible. Also, yes, we do need an ASL translator on Stabuday. Can you imagine? Like,
Yeah. Let's get Ada K in here and sit in the corner. Just nope. I'll break my hands instead of translating this one.
How'd you break your hands?
Hey, Sharon S.
Oh, don't
No
bring
more-
me into this. He's all like, because I'm here. This conversation happened without me.
No more.
Baker
endless
brought it
whis-
up.
The stickies will be back. I just need to find out which wall. It's because the stickies is to thank my viewers, and I have some of them still on the wall. It's
you're
to thank
such
my
a better
viewers.
streamer. I have a calendar somewhere and I keep writing things in it and then I never remember them. I need to hang it up.
I'm so smart that I moved my setup, so now I have my calendar over there, and I can't see that far without my glasses.
Oh,
Put your glasses on.
Put your glasses
Your
on. I
cor-
want to see
your
your glasses.
crooked glasses.
Yeah, I want to see.
he can't
Oh.
reveal that he's a wizard. We always wondered what happened to Harry Potter after the whole story, and it turns out
I actually, when I got elected to City Hall, I had round glasses at that point, and someone did say,
Shut up.
Harry Potter.
and you said, "Sir, I will add a cadaver you right here, right the hell now. Do not talk to me in
That's
that tone of
awesome.
voice. I am, oh God, what the hell was the name for the dark wizard hunter? An Aurora.
Aurora?
Look, I haven't listened to Harry Potter in years. We have all the audiobooks though, so I'm pretty sure that I'm glad I'm married because my dating potential went really, really down when I said I have the entire audio set. Or really up, but maybe not with the people that I want to, have increased collateral with.
Aren't you married?
Yes.
Why do you have a dating profile?
I was invited on a date once with a girl, and she said, "Hey, you want to come back to my house?" And I said, "Yeah." And we got back there, and she said, "Oh, you want to watch a movie?" Yeah, because I remembered
And
back when you were a
she said
teen.
Lord of the Rings.
No, but back when you
Wow.
were a teen, you got to do a little of the hanky panky, La Lalas de Tuna.
Yeah.
And,
Watch a movie,
yeah.
I have
We
teen
effing
daughters
watched
who are watching
the last-
Elvis with their boyfriend right now. I don't need this idea in my head.
But
Well,
we
Don't make me
had
drink in this early in the morning.
we watched the last two Harry Potter movies, and there was no rattling of La Lala de Tuna.
She legitimately wanted to watch the two.
She watched a movie.
That would be me though. I'd be like, but wait, this is good. Like, stop it.
Yeah. Hey, can you
And
Go
the
to
reason I am
Tashi or
always
something.
looking
Popcorn.
for other husbands is my husband needs a maybe feminine but masculine translator for all the craziness I go through. Every marriage should have like a go between, best gal pal guy in between there to where he can say, look, your chick is irritated because you haven't done any dishes. And the guy's like, really? I just figured she needed something to do. I was just going to put the dishes in the sink. I'm telling you, it's a thought. I am pitching it to TLC. We'll
But
see
the
what
problem
happens.
is, had he done the dishes, it would be because he has splashed too much water on this sink. If he had cleaned the
Nope.
sink to perfection, well, I've been
I
married,
don't
and that
care.
was the
I
problem.
just don't want to. I have lowered my standards. I just want to not fucking have to do dishes where, sorry, effing not have
That
to do dishes.
really, she got passionate about that one.
Listen,
this is a personal.
my family doesn't understand how
Yeah.
to rinse off dishes, so those little bits of food are spot welded onto those things.
Don't you have
And-
don't you have kids? That's what they're for, no? My kids wash dishes since they were like 5.
You would
Horribly,
think
but they
that.
did it.
Horribly, that's the problem. You pull out a dish, it looks like it has leprosy, and you're like, ah, fuck it. I just need a glass.
Yeah, but
You just use it anyway.
I don't know. We put our kids to work since they're like 3, so
Maybe you should
We
send.
try.
Can you send her some original chanclas? I think she needs
I
that.
will
Oh my
send
gosh,
you some
could I?
chanclas. I will send you
need-
some chanclas from Progreso. I showed Jamie. I showed you some chanclas from Progreso, from Mexico.
It's been 2
I'm
hours.
just saying,
Jamie
I need
signed
them.
off. Well, it's been
What?
2 hours, so let's do it.
I didn't sign off.
Go away. I was here by force, y'all.
Say hi.
I accidentally said I'd do this, but before I had coffee, and then Baker actually took me up on my offer, so my bad.
Hi, everybody. So, what do we got going on?
Movie night.
Crocheting.
Yeah, today is the crafty crocheting with Jess and Danny. You can come in the Discord and hang out. We were on there last week chatting for like a million years, so that was fun. And then we have movie night on Sundays at, oh wait, when is the crafty? Is it 4 p.m. Eastern? I'm asking.
I don't know.
I think it's 4 p.m. Eastern. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then we have movie nights on Sundays, 4 p.m. Eastern. What are we doing this time? Falling Down.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember. I don't know what the second one is. But anyways. Yay.
Hey guys, it's Mo, and today we have Legal Shenanigans Theater presents the Daryl Brooks interrogation, and the title is "I Drove This Escape, but I'm Still in Prison." So if you want to go there, I was still gonna name it "Come On, Kurt," but not everyone may have watched the Daryl Brooks, trial on repeat, so they might not know that the detective's name was Kurt. So I just figured I'd go with the escape.
And I just want to sign off and say this was the count today.
I did really well.
That's pretty low.
Mo had more
Really?
F words than Iris did.
Which is a
Okay,
miracle.
but when you get to dishes, I have strong feelings. It's my passion project, really, or my anger project. I don't know.
It's something. And yeah,
I'm
thinking-
sorry.
no, it's fine. It's when you play with the fire, you might
you can
get
get
burned.
burned.
Yeah, or you might have that tingling feeling. You just need penicillin.
Either way, it's a fun weekend.
Yeah,
100%.
that's called the Tijuana Special. No, Jamie don't have a YouTube channel, and Iris don't have a YouTube channel. It's It's just
No, I leech off
Mo
a
and I.
baker. I leech off
Yeah.
a baker.
But tomorrow at noon will be Beauty on a Budget, an hour where Jamie will go over her beauty routines. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. leading into the movie night, she will have books on a budget. This week we will be
You don't want
discussing
my books on a budget.
1984 and why it's either a guideline to the modern society or it's just a total made up Republican lie. It's we will discuss that tomorrow. Jamie
Me?
Jamie will need you to read the first 6
I was
chapters.
a Republican. From
Oh,
England.
that's the discussion, because as a Republican you might say, oh, this is how society is because we have Democrats, and as a Democrat you'll say, oh, it's those weird Republicans just making stories up. I don't know why the Democrats had a slight Irish accent, but that happens. But
Sounds
that'll be-
exactly like our politics right now, to be honest.
but
Sounds terrible.
That'll be Jamie's show tomorrow. I won't have anything to do with it. If she doesn't show up, write her letters, angry letters, talking about why, Jamie, didn't you do Beauty on a Budget? I was sitting here thinking, can apple peels really make my eyes shine? And you didn't come and talk about it.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, you make people believe that this stuff is true, and then people are asking me when my show starts. And I don't know what is going on. He went to another YouTube channel and told them that I was starting a book club. And they wanted to share my link, and I was like, no, don't do that. That's not true.
Baker comes in with, sunglasses on because he ran into a wall again.
Hey, it's gonna be
Yeah.
it's all a joke until Jamie beats his sub count, and then it's gonna be like, what the hell did I do?
Well, first of all, let's leave books out of the equation. I don't read books that I should be discussing with the public at all. And second,
Samesies.
I mean, unless you like that sort of thing. But I digress. I do like beauty stuff, but I don't want a whole show about it because I just kind of I have like little things I get excited about and I want to tell everybody about.
We just need a Jamie
What?
segment on Saturdays. A Jamie
I
segment.
like little dupes. I like finding deals. I
have said I will sponsor $50 a month so she could do a show about, because you can get advertising on those shows, not like my crappy shows. So that's why I said I can hook you up.
Okay,
Because,
Jamie, I do have a question on Beauty Hour with Jamie. Are you going to do this thing? Because if so, I can't watch.
It's a beauty on a budget.
Oh, like
And then
The ASMR.
oh my God! Well, first of all, I love ASMR.
no,
Just so you
no,
know.
whoever did that tickety tackety on the nail things needs to be.
I
taken
know
to
when they're
task.
like showing something and they got to be like, oh, guys, no, that's annoying. But in general, I like ASMR too. I
Yeah,
really
it's-
wanted to do that for a hot minute because it looked really fun. But I don't know.
But the thing about all of that is
Jamie flutters her eyelashes as a ASMR starts a hurricane.
I just don't get how they can do that for years. It's the same if you watch because I like movies and comics, and then I found out after a year they're just saying the same thing every time. Star Wars is dying, Marvel is dying.
But
This
you
and
also
that
get
is,
to see how irate, and then sometimes they get the little jaw tick, and then the amount of curse words and the beautiful combinations that they say is amazing.
But
Okay, I could watch all the nerd stuff all the time.
But it's good to get a little bit of nerd. But those people where every show you start, it's, oh, did you hear the new Marvel movie is doing bad? We told you so. No, I haven't watched it yet. Yeah,
well, then
it's
you
filled.
watch the
It's filled
Thunderbolts and tell us.
females and underrepresented minorities. I don't care if it's a good movie. It's a good movie. Brett wasn't Brett in Shawshank Redemption, and is one of the best characters in any film. They
Yes,
lied
Baker,
about
but that's
him because he was
Morgan
black.
Freeman. That's Morgan Freeman versus the Marvels. I think we have.
There's a D in Friedman. Freeman. Isn't it Freeman?
Well, I just say things wrong.
I was like, wait, am I saying it wrong? Like,
No, I just say Freed. And
Oh, okay.
Well, and for everyone saying, are you just ending? Every Stabuday is 2 hours
yes.
in Baker time. So because Mo needs to get out of here, she has 45 kids. She needs to drive to pickleball, whatever that is. Do they pickle the ball, or do they? What do they do with the pickle?
Baker,
okay.
you're assuming that my children have any more athletic ability than I do. They're like, we'll be staying home and grinding on roadblocks. That's what my kids like to do. I do
I
have
just
one
wanna know-
child that's athletic.
I just want to know
But
what a
pickleball's-
pickleball is.
It's littler tennis for, I think, I don't
Oh, we
know.
call that paddle.
No,
call
but
that
it's not
paddle
on a
tennis.
table. It's
No,
like a
no, that's a ping pong.
Remember when
But-
you were doing those two fingers like that? It's like that. Oh no, that's hide the pickle, right? Sorry, wrong game.
Yeah, but that's not where you hide it, right? You don't hide it like that. That's why it was confusing me.
Anyway, Baker wants to leave.
What are you hiding? Where is it going? I mean, be real.
Talk about pickles more, Baker.
Do you want me to show the rest of it? I think I could get in a lot of trouble if
We're after 2 hours. It's after 2 hours.
if I show the last part of this.
Okay.
Y'all need
What
to
is
send some
that?
super chat. Y'all need to send super chats because this is getting demonetized so quickly.
They are a little whiny, but
Oh, okay.
but
Somebody
to talk
had
about
some-
it, Jamie, what they
No.
do here is you take one pea.
Somebody has a
and
low
then you
count.
take-
What exhibit are you referring to?
I'm going to make this 100, Your Honor.
All right.
100.
100.
Because it is 100%
100%.
correct.
Objection, Your Honor.
So you literally built a cannon?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
All right, I'm in love.
Go back. Please do that again. Oh, that was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
While I'm waiting for this, did you, whether it's true or not, believe that Mr. Randolph had slept with your wife?
I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't have cared?
No,
Did you believe he had slept with your wife?
no,
Did you believe he slept with your mother-in-law?
probably did. Everybody has.